Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel for another stream. It is Thursday evening. I hope Thursday finds you well. And if not, it's almost over, and tomorrow's Friday. And then the day after that is the weekend. So what's up? We are over halfway through the week. Today we're going to be doing Forgotten Realms draft. And seeing what we can pull. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in. Let's get into it. What's our rare look like? Dungeon Descent. Tap 4, tap an untapped legendary creature, venture into the dungeon. We're not taking that pack one, pick one. That is much too specific. Grim Bounty, good removal spell, wizard class. One of the new class enchantments, pretty good. Warlock as well. I think the biggest bomb here, the thing that we want, is Green Dragon. Moonblessed Cleric. Get an enchantment, top deck it. 3/2 for 3, fine. Charmed Sleep, good removal. Fangblade is good. Ray of Enfeeblement is good. Green Dragon. Let's take the Ray. Dragon's Disciple, Guild Thief. Solid. If you can get this thing in for a few hits. Just keeps getting bigger in a limited environment. Very good. Villain's Lair's okay. Arcane Investigator's fine. Fireball's decent removal. 5 damage to something is always useful. Find the Path, Cursed Idol, blah, 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 blah. We're not super sold on either of these. Let's take Guild Thief. Okay, Charmed Sleep. Probably the pick here if we are going into blue. You happen on a Glade is fine. Can be a little bit slow. Particularly if you're in like red-green, we want to be a little quicker than that. I haven't had good experience with it, using it to get lands. Let's take Charmed Sleep. Genius Smith. Not a very good limited card in my opinion. I think it's more for constructed. What do we take here? Come to a river. It's a bounce spell for 2. It's like a crappier unsummon. The other option is kind of meh. Let's take Horde Robber here. Lightfoot Rogue. Okay. So if we are going blue-black, that's where we want to be, is Lightfoot Rogue. Another Horde Robber, Manticore, which I haven't been impressed with. Take the Rogue. Dungeon Map helps you to venture. Gloomstalker, Silver Raven. Silver Raven can actually be okay. It overperformed for me a little bit. At first glance, I'm like, it's a 1/1 flyer. The Kaldheim one's better. It's a 1/2 first strike flyer, but it has overperformed, and the scries actually come in handy sometimes. Devour Intellect is a worse duress, kind of. It can be okay if you have treasure. Hexblade is fine. It's usually for black-red. Let's take the Raven. Vampire Spawn. When I've had this played against me, it's actually hurt me a lot more than I thought it would have. The having 3 toughness there actually is kind of clutch in a world of 2/2s and 3/1s. Let's take the Vampire Spawn. We can actually splash this Green Dragon too, if we want to. If we get some mana fixing, some Evolving Wilds or something like that. Clever Conjurer. This thing has kind of underperformed for me when I've taken it before. You can untap something, and I could see where that would be good if you had a big bomb, but when you're going blue-black, there's not a lot of them. Although it's probably the best choice here. We'll take it. We'll take an Air Cult Elemental. It's not a great creature, but it is something in the top end for us to play later. I don't love You Find the Villain's Lair, because blue 1 to counter a spell. Or you can loot too, but I guess if you really were in a bad place, you could loot, but that's our pick here. Okay, Iron Golem's okay. 5/3 Vigilance, has to attack or block each turn. It's a body. Gets in the way of some big things. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. Great Axe is going away. Here's Targnar. Here's Ginny Windseer, one of the best commons in this set. For my money. 4-drop, 3/3 flyer. Potential to scry 1, 2, or 3 when it comes in. Line up your next few turns. Plus, I mean, if they don't deal with it, it's just 3. It just puts them on a good clock. 3 a turn. Varus is pretty good. But I think we might be committed in these colors. If we were to go green, what would we go? I mean, we have Lightfoot Rogue, we have Charmed Sleep, we have some solid cards in these colors. So let's take Windseer. I'm happy to play just about as many Ginny Windseers as I can get. Cave of the Frost Dragon's the rare. Well, a lot of good cards in this. Battlecry Goblin, very good. Hulking Bugbear, solid. Hobgoblin Captain, also solid. If you open this pack in a sealed pool, you're definitely, I mean, you're going red probably. These are really, really good in combination with each other if you have all of them. Mordenkainen's Polymorph is our only blue card here. I have used it. It's been okay. It's been fine as a combat trick, but I don't know if I want to take it here over maybe a Horde Robber. How many creatures do we have? We have a lot. How many good creatures do we have is the question. Horde Robber, Guild Thief's good. Raven. So we have a few that are on the cut list. Like Vampire Spawn might not make it, but we'll take the Polymorph here. Cleric class. See a pair of Goblins, Wandering Troubadour, all solid cards. Shambling Ghast is solid. Clattering Skeletons is fine. I'll take the Shambling Ghast here. Shambling Ghast has the ability to trade up on a 2/2 or make you a treasure when it dies, just kind of ramping you a little bit, which is always good. Okay, here we're looking at potentially Ray of Enfeeblement or Shortcut Seeker. Shortcut Seeker is more in the blue-white realm. We don't really necessarily need to be there. Let's take the Ray. Fly and check for traps. Do we want to make anything currently into a flyer? Guild Thief flying would be pretty good. Lightfoot Rogue would be decent. Although Lightfoot Rogue has Death Touch, so he's good either way on the ground. Or she's good. Ginny Windseer is also a flyer. Let's take Fly. Evolving Wilds, we have Fixing here, we have another Vampire Spawn. Do we end up playing Vampire Spawn? Is the thing? I don't know. Let's take the Fixing. Ray of Frost. Yeah, pretty good. pretty good. Arcane Investigator I'm actually pretty down for too. Because turn 6 comes faster than you think, and then you start drawing cards and doing library coolness. Let's take Ray of Frost here. Bar the Gate. Is that where we really want to be? Fine. Take another Iron Golem. Iron Golem with Fly would be pretty nasty. I don't really want anything here. Let's take Hill Giant Herd Gorger. We'll take the 2-mana bounce, I guess. Okay, here we will take a Shortcut Seeker. Ranger class. Oh, man. Ranger class is good. Ginny Windseer, Charmed Sleep. Those are also solid, though. Just kind of weeding out some of the... Well, let's see. We might splash one of those. Charmed Sleep is probably the pick. Ginny Windseer, though. Ginny Windseer does some work. Eccentric Apprentice, 2/2 flying, Venture. If you've completed a dungeon, make a thing a bird. I don't know if we're going to be completing many dungeons. Let's take the Windseer. Okay, Eyes of the Beholder. Decent, expensive removal. Shocking Grasp I haven't been super impressed with. Because it just never seems to happen at the right time, and then leaving 2 mana up for it, and then they don't attack into you when you want them to, or your creatures kind of don't match up, so it's very narrow. I think Eyes of the Beholder just kills up just about anything, so... Ooh, Delina. What up? Man, there's some good red stuff in here. Okay, here I'm not super hyped on Herald of Hadar or still another Silver Raven. I think we want the fixing. We'll take the Evolving Wilds. Displacer Beast. Okay. Skeletons is also an option. The Beast can get some value just by itself because it keeps venturing, and then you can return it to your hand later with if it's targeted by removal or something. So I think we'll take the Beast even though we're not super into venturing. Thieves' Tools is actually where we want to be here. Making one of our little creatures unblockable. Particularly Guild Thief. Another Thieves' Tools. Yep, I'm in for that. Another Eyes. It's expensive. Sure. Okay, let's take the Rime Shield Frost Giant. It's a 5-drop. We have none so far. And I've actually had decent luck with this card just because of the ward. It's just a pain. Okay, we're unhappy to take another Polymorph, but Pixie Guide is not going to do anything for us in this deck because we're not rolling a bunch of dice. Here we will take... Let's take UC Guard. I don't think we're playing either of these, by the way. We'll just take that. Shortcut Seeker's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, let's get to building this thing. Okay, we didn't get a Cradle of Baldur's Gate. We didn't get the name escapes me, the 1-drop black equipment that drains 2 life and heals you for 2 every time they attack, which is awesome in blue-black. But we'll see what we can do. Creatures 20, non-16. We need to cut 1 or 2 creatures. We need to cut a bunch of spells. Let's cut Iron Golem, Half-Elf Monk, Cleric obviously are gone. Leather Armor we don't need. Rogue stays, Horde Robber, decent fixing. Cut a Polymorph. We'll cut a Guard Approach. Bar the Gate would actually be maybe on the line. We'll see. I don't think we want to be leaving 3 mana up at any time to counter a creature and venture. But we'll see. Charmed Sleep obviously is a keep. Between Bar the Gate and you find the Villain's Lair, Bar the Gate is obviously the superior spell for us. Windseer we need 2 of. Let's cut Fly. Well, hold on. Yeah, it makes them venture every time too. That could be something. Let's cut the Dragon. We're not splashing. Let's cut an Eyes of the Beholder. We'll cut the Bar the Gate. Man, so we have anti-white, anti-red. If we play white-red, since we have Ray of Frost and 2 Rays of Enfeeblement, that's pretty cool. We'll keep Fly. We'll get rid of... See, I like all these spells. I want to keep all these spells. Let's get rid of Polymorph. We'll get rid of You Come to a River. Leaves us with 15 and 8. I'd like to have more creatures. Let's cut 1 Thieves' Tools and let's put back in the Iron Golem. 16 and 7 as a ratio makes me feel a little bit more secure than 15 and 8. What's our color looking like? 13 blue, 8 black. Any doubles? We have a double blue here, double black, double blue up here, double blue down here. We do have 2 Evolving Wilds for fixing, but a lot of our stuff early just takes 1, so I think we're in pretty good shape there. We'll keep more. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's roll with this. Let's roll with it. Hope your week's going well. It's Thursday. 1 more day left, then it's the weekend. Reaper's Talisman. Reaper's Talisman is what it is. That 1-drop black equipment. That would have been nice. Okay. Looks like it's going to be Evolving Wilds first. Fetching a Swamp gives us 2 and 2. Ginny Windseer, you've been awesome so far. Don't let me down now. Swamp time. Thieves' Tools time. Ray of Frost. Okay. I don't think they're playing red. I don't think they're playing white. So these are just going to be decent, but still glad to have them. Let's put our big hitter out first. Okay. Let's go in. If they're going to remove something, I'd rather it be Shortcut Seeker. But Shortcut Seeker can provide us some good value, too. Sure. Much rather it be that than the Ginny Windseer, so. When the opponent's playing blue-black and they don't play anything, and on turn 3 they just tell you to go. Okay, now we have to put out our Ginny Windseer. It's a great card. Contact other plane. I like it a lot. See if we can get some good scries here. Island. I don't think we currently need that. Sure. Just in case they put out like a dragon. Locked it down, huh? Okay, frustrating. So frustrating. What are you going to play for 6? That's the question. Nothing? Well, unfortunately, we have nothing to play either. We'll sit here and look like we do, though. Do I save mana for a counter spell that I definitely have? I think so. Let's set a stop. Let's set a stop before combat. Looks like we have something to play. Man, you kidding me? Alright. Let's set a stop there. Okay, how about that? What do they possibly have? More removal. So we're both sitting here with removal, I guess. This is bizarre. land go? I have 7 lands, and they have 10? How about a vampire spawn? Resolves. What are they not playing? Oh. You can bounce the vampire spawn. Decided not to. So I'm thinking we'll let it hit us. And then we'll be able to Ray of Frost it. It's not necessarily a bomb as it is right now. I don't want to waste the Eyes of the Beholder in case they have an actual bomb. We can tap it down with Ray of Frost once it hits us. Make this unblockable. Should have probably attacked with it. Six cards in hand for the opponent. 11 open mana. Turn it to my hand. Okay. Interesting. ETB's drain for 2. Let's both lose a life. Drawing some more cards. All the mana and cards in the world. Manticore. Okay. I'm thinking if they can't do something about all these creatures, Thieves' Tools on any of them wins us the game. Okay. All right. Okay, looks like we got there. That was weird, man. We're just going back and forth, back and forth. Just land, go, land, go. Doesn't make for a very entertaining stream. I'll say that. That was weird. Okay. That's like one of those opponents where you're playing against them, and you're like, okay, we got some pressure going with the golem and the vampire spawn, and then like all of a sudden you're like, they're not doing anything. And then you're like, well, do they just have nothing to do? But then when they have like 6 mana and a bunch of cards, you're like, there's something to, they have to have something to do, right? So it gets scary. Like when people just don't do anything for like 3 or 4 turns, you're like, okay, what's it gonna be? Where's the bomb? But we got it. Ooh, looks pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. Looks better. Not good though. Okay. Opponent off to a stronger start than us. We can make the golem fly. But are they just going to blow us out? Let's attack. I don't want to waste my fly on something that they're just going to Dragon's Fire it. Right. Okay. We'll put fly on Rhyme Shield then. Delver, sure. Got rid of the Charmed Sleep, huh? No white. They're missing their white. I mean, they do have it in the form of a treasure token. One card in hand. Let's see what they got. It's a 2-0. That Rhyme Shield Frost Giant combo with the Conjurer with Fly on it was pretty cool. Glad that we didn't fly the Golem, because we would have definitely got blown out there at some point. I guess they couldn't have blocked it, but putting the fly on the thing with Ward 3, patience pays off. Sometimes. Unless you're red. No patience, only attack when you're red. Okay, 2-0. Sandman 1278. This looks fine-ish. Lightfoot Rogue. We draw a couple lands. If we don't, we might be in trouble. Fine-ish. Code for if a particular thing doesn't happen, we're screwed, is the deal. They mulliganed. Just mull to like 4. It's cool. You don't need all those cards, just get rid of them, you know? Too many cards to hold in your hand. Gretchen, you say? Wow. Lucky. Lands. Oh Lord, they're ramping. They're finding the path, people. Oh no, come on, man. Don't really want to do that, but here I am. Sorcerer with nothing in the yard, huh? Dang, 2 20s. Woo. Sack some life. Do we charmed sleep something? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. There's no guarantee we're going to draw more lands. If we can keep venturing in the dungeon, we can make them lose 4 more life. And if they don't block, or we keep doing some damage, we might be able to get them down there. But we need the land. Okay, they're 3 steps away from the... 2 steps away now. Okay. Yep, let's create the treasure token. Need the Genie Windseers to be powered up here. Sure, knew that was coming eventually. Okay, now we draw the land. Scry 2. Alright, what we got? Do we want a shortcut seeker? Can't get past Gretchen. No. Let's take our chances. Nope. Could be a close one. Draw a card, put a land in. Getting close. Need removal for that apprentice. Have to block here. All our cards are gone. It's up to you, Sandman. Yes! Told you, those Genie Windseers. That's what's up. If you put out 2 of them, line up some draws. And also, that's a quick clock. 6 damage in the air every turn. Moving on up to match 4. To a deluxe score. Through the door. We're moving on up. Ghost Bravo. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if Horde Rubber gets in, we have access to a blue. This looks... You know what? Let's just roll. Let's just roll with it. Oh, instant regret. Instant regret. Oh no, another swamp. Don't do it. Just let it ride, bro. It's only 1 damage. Just take it. There you go. Got it. Alright, we got a blue permanent out. Still no blue mana. Okay, still not. Let's see if we can make another one. We did. We got it. See if we can get an island. That's fine. We just need to scry an island is what we need. No. What's the opponent gonna do? There's one. What is happening? Are they missing mana? I'm not even taking good advantage of this because I have puny creatures on the board. If I was able to drop like a 4... Alright, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, we totally would have won that. That's cool. But I don't think we were that far ahead, is the thing. 4-0, 4-0. Let's get to 7. What was that dance? Day Tripper. So this person's playing green because they like the herbs. This looks okay. So we create a treasure here. We are able to get a swamp, so we'll have one of each, and then we'll be able to do. That's fine. Let's risk it. No need to sack it yet. No need to tell them what we are. Till they need to know. It's classified. Okay. One more mana and I think we're looking good. Dwarf hold. No, let's not use our treasure token for that. Okay. Let's use it for the Windseer so we can scry a mana to the top, maybe. Obviously, will not block. Nope. Nope, nope. No equipment's out yet for the Dwarf Hold Champion, which is good. Ranger's Hawk. 2 to me. What are you eyeing my creatures for, Day Tripper? Very nice. That was good. Yeah. Perfect, too. 5 and 3. I'm not charmed sleeping the Ranger's Hawk because as it stands right now, we win this race. Because we're dealing 2, they're dealing 1. See, now that I will. Actually, I'll bounce it first. So had I charmed sleep the Ranger's Hawk, we wouldn't have had it available for a planar ally. Oh, hello, Eyes of the Beholder. Very nice. Save the eyes to make sure that there's not a bigger bomb that's going to hit us. We always want to save our removal and use the least amount that we possibly can. So, okay, so they're going to... No, they can't. So, in this case, I am going to kill the Ranger's Hawk because we have lethal, and this next turn we'll be able to start tapping things down. But it cannot currently. Yep. Seems like a waste, -11 on a 1/1, but in that situation, perfectly good. 5-0. What's up? It's a good Thursday. It's a good Thursday night. Let's see if we can go 7-0. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, we have the exact opposite problem here. Guild Thief with Fly on it would be great. Let's gamble on it. See if they have removal. Perfect. Drew a Swamp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that would be... Well, Ginny Windseer is still there, though. Ginny Windseer is my favorite common. I hate that card. Card's such a pain. Mm-hmm. Curving out nicely. Not into it. So. Menace. We're behind. Yep, now we're really behind. See if we can bring this back a little bit. We need this. We do not need the land. Yep, need to get rid of that. That pumps the squad. Another merchant. Aren't you a pain in the ass? get a scry going. Sure. They are gaining the card advantage on us, is the thing. Getting rid of fly. That hurts. Let's create a 1/1 goblin to chump block. Not sure if we're going to get to 6-0 here. This looks pretty... What are they going to get? Minimus containment? No, that's a precipitous drop. Yeah, sure. Although, they're not close to getting a dungeon completed, so it's only -2/-2 currently. We do have them on a 2-turn clock right now in the air, but I just don't think that we're going to be able to maintain that pressure because our life is at 13. Yes. Apparently they felt like we were going to maintain that pressure. Hey, I'll take it. But like I said, a couple of these games I don't think we're lost. Like, I don't think the opponent really knew that we were kind of getting out of gas. But I'll take it. Alright, so this one's for 7-0. And then if we don't win this one, we have another one. Okay. Looks fine. The thing is, we want this Evolving Wild is going to bring the land in tapped. So it would not be our best bet to play Silver Raven turn 1. It would probably be a better bet to play this as a swamp and get it out on turn 2 or Lightfoot Rogue. Probably if we don't draw a land, we'll probably play Raven first. See if we can scry up a land. Alright. Okay. Strong card. Strong card. Alright, so we did get a land. So, let's put in our Horde Robber. That's fine, I'll make that trade. We'll go Lightfoot Rogue and Silver Raven next turn. Yeah, we don't use our Ray of Frost yet, I don't think, on that guy. So we'll go Silver Raven first. Swamp, yep, we probably need it. Lightfoot Rogue. Country roads, take me home. Jesse Essie with a brazen dwarf. Yeah, that's fine. Let's fly. They're gonna Dragon's Fire it out of the battlefield. Sure. Displacer Beast. What do we need? We need another land for Rhyme Shield. Let's scry. Nope, not interested right now. If we get another land and Rhyme Shield comes out, that puts us in a pretty good spot. Yeah. Let's go in with the Raven. The Ward 3 is brutal, man. So if they don't play another creature, we Ray of Frost the Hobgoblin Captain. Oh, hello. We're Ray of Frosting you. That's for sure. Make that unblockable. That means we're going to come in for 8 next turn unless they kill something. There you go. Good play. For sure. Let's get a... What are we going to draw? I mean, I'm happy with Ginny Wins here. That's what's up. Ginny Wins here. Ray of Enfeeblement will take care of the Hobgoblin Captain. Charmed Sleep will work. Air Cult Elemental, Eyes of the Beholder. We have a lot of outs here. Ooh, sneaky. We drew none of them. I have to keep the pressure on. If we lose, we lose. Yep. So we're looking at 5, 8, 12. Oh, man. So unfortunate. Good game. First loss. Heartbreaking. Still at 6-1 though. So we'll come back. I think this deck is good enough to carry us to 7. We shall see. But I'll take a quick break. Come back and see if we can go 7-1. All that matters is the first number, right? Right. I'm back. It's time to carry this to 7-1. We can do it. We won 6 in a row. Surely we don't lose 2 in a row, because that never happens in Magic, right? Right. ZSO7 Domingos. Okay. 2 lands again. Eef. Would have preferred to have a third. We have Ray of Enfeeblement. We have Lightfoot Rogue. They have mulliganed 1 time, and they're going first. Let's keep it. Lightfoot Rogue is about the best 2-drop we have, except for Guild Thief. So, Swamp first for Ray mana if we need it. That's white. Let's blast it out. 2/2 lifelinker. No. That is a hard no. Okay, they have an instant of some sort. We'll see what it's going to be. Shortcut Seeker. I want to go towards Displacer Beast, and we have some mana open to be able to return it to hand. But we'll keep attacking. Keep that pressure going. Most excellent. See, all we needed was that little break. We just needed a break is all. Now I don't mind putting Beast in. There it goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we have done it tonight on this Thursday evening. We have gone 7-1. Even without the Reaper's Talisman or Cradle of Baldur's Gate. And pack 1, pick 1, if you'll remember, was this guy right here. The Green Dragon. I'm going through my mind, I'm like, it's a pretty decent bomb. Like, it's not one of the mythic dragons, but it's good when it comes out. Potential 2-for-1 when it comes out. Destroy something that was dealt damage. So it can kill something bigger that you attacked into on purpose or something like that. But we shifted focus. I think, where did we shift focus? We took Ray of Enfeeblement turn 2, so we were looking at green-black. And then I think Guild Thief was probably pack 1, pick 3, and I think that's really where it turned. And then we stuck, see the Ginny Windseers? Love the Ginny Windseers. Getting 2 of them. I would play like 5 of those. I would just be like, yeah, it's fine. This is powerful. 3/3 for 4 flying. Now, like, I think this should probably be like a 2/3. Something like that. That 10 through 19 Scry 2, very good at lining up your next turns. Can rescue you when you need some mana. I've had it hit the Scry 3, which is awesome. That's like getting into Graven lore territory on a creature that comes out. Scry 3. I mean, you're not drawing like Graven lore, but like, yeah, lining up your draws like that in limited, very good. Thieves Tools, I am actually very glad that we only ran 1. I didn't mind picking up 2, but it felt a little gratuitous. I felt like we would have a lot of tools laying around with no thieves to equip them to. The fixing was a good pull. We had a couple hands where we had some like Dees blue or Evolving Wilds, and I think prioritizing the Evolving Wilds in this case was actually pretty good. Raven, like I said, I saw this card during preview season, and I was like, it's It's a 1/1 flyer, but the scry on turn 1 can make such a difference. This is all this is for limited purposes only. What I'm saying here, obviously, you run that in constructed, it's underpowered, underwhelming. But lining up your curve with all of these scry effects, really underrated. Happy with this deck. I'm happy that you all joined on Thursday. I was glad to be able to pull out 7 wins on this one. I am going to be uploading this video to YouTube, Cairo MTG, Twitter, Cairo MTG. Obviously, you're on Twitch. So, subscribe, like, please share. If you enjoyed this video or you learned something, leave a comment. Really appreciate it. And tomorrow is Friday. I hope you have a great day if you're working. If you're off, even better, 3-day weekend. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you at some point during the weekend, whether it's constructed or more limited drafts. So, hope you have a great night. Thanks again.